CQ. Hello, CQ. CQ, the Old Friends Net. Time for the Sunday Father's Day edition of the Old Friends Get Together. The Old Friends Net meets 3 times a week. Sundays at 5 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. The frequency is always 3715 plus or minus vintage gear. And while we're focused on operation of vintage equipment, anybody with an AM signal is welcome to join. The AM SNET is carried out, of course, in amplitude modulation only in a round table format, and a great place to swap gear, sell, buy stuff, or get us some information you might need. So, I will take check a couple of times throughout the net, and I'll pick up people as we go along. So, for those wishing to participate, please give W4MEC a call. Come now.
Good afternoon, Charlie, WA4LLR.
N4LQ. WB4ARK.
WB4NKL.
K1BVC. K4JAL.
Okay, this is going to be a rough one, I think. The signals are not very strong at my QTH. We've got Dave, WA4LLR, Steve, N4L, Buddy, WB4ARK, Cliff, WB4NKL, John, K1BBC, Mayor, WF2U, and Jimmy, K4JAL. Any further check-ins for round 1?
K4JAL.
Yeah, I got you. And Jimmy can't hear me, we're in trouble. So, one more time, LLR, LQ, ARK, NKL, BBC, 2U, and JAL. And I'm putting out a little over 100 watts to the infed halfway from the Drake tribes here inside the nice air-conditioned shack, as opposed to being in the garage on something else, and it's 85 degrees here, clear skies, and it's a lot more comfortable inside than it is outside. So let's get started with the net here. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there, and I thought the Father's Day Santa Claus brought you all your presents that you wanted. WA4LLR in the group, W4MEC.
Okay, Charlie. W4MEC. And the old friends, WA4LLR. Well, good afternoon to everybody and happy Father's Day. QSB is pretty rampant. We had a M8.46 solar flare just after 2 o'clock this afternoon, so it's got the water stirred up for sure. About 76 degrees and mostly sunny. Sunny to partly cloudy up here in the eastern part of Yancey County. So, down to you, Steve. Hope you can copy N4LQ, WA4LLR.
Oh, yeah. Copy real good. WA4LLR. This is N4LQ. Let me move my frequency a little bit. There we go. Well, it's 84 degrees, cloudy, and I keep hearing lightning pulses on the speaker, but nothing around here. Yeah, this afternoon the weather forecast called for 100% chance of rain, about half an inch, severe thunderstorms, and then an hour later the whole thing was canceled, and now it's down to just about nothing. So they're crazy, man. Well, I'm on the Collins 32V3 running 100 watts and the 75A4 and the horizontal loop antenna. D104 mic, and I officially became a father 54 years ago, approximately. So it's not her birthday, but that's hadn't heard a thing from her. My wife sent me a happy Father's Day, but that's about it. Oh well, I'm happy. Over to you, buddy. WB4ARK, N4LQ.
N4LQ, WB4ARK. Well, I've got a copy on everybody today. Some signals are weaker than others, but everybody's making it into the Lake Wiley area. I didn't think we were going to have a net today with the conditions the way they were, but we're struggling along. It's looks like the sun is out, a few clouds in the sky. Looked like we were going to have a storm a while ago. I was down at my son's house working, and it looked like we were going to have a storm any minute on the way back about 2:30. But according to Steve, that has gone away. So we'll see what happens. I'm hearing some pretty strong static crashes, and the QSB is in the works today. So with that, over to WB4NKL, WB4ARK.
Yeah, WB4ARK, it's WB4NKL. I copied everybody fine, and like I say, signals are weaker than normal, but good copy so far. I got 80 degrees, and it's rained off and on here all day. Every time I start to get down the driveway to walk a little bit, it'd start threatening, and I'd come back up. So been putting that off. Now my daughter had to work today, but we're supposed to go up to her house here in Jonesboro at be up there at 6:30 for a meal. So I guess she's gonna pick something up since she had to work. But looking forward to that. Probably hang around one more, and then I'll need to get ready to head up that way. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Go ahead, John. K1VVC, WB4NKL.
Yeah, thanks very much, Cliff. WB4NKL. Hold on a second. Go on to, I'm getting away from downstairs. WF2U, K1VVC.
Gary, you still with us? WF2U, it's your turn. Hey, Jimmy, K4JL, your turn.
Okay, I'm here, WF2U, but I can see him on the scope. Right, K4JL over here. Signals are weak but readable except for here. On ART13 as usual, listening on the little break. The rest of that, I guess we got the electromagnetic off of that flare, and then I guess we'll get the rest later. Okay. Well, back over to you, Charlie.
W4MEC, K4JA.
Very good, K4JL and the old friends W4MEC. Do we have any others that would like to join us? Come now. Nothing heard this time, W4MEC and the old friends. Okay. Everybody's got a pretty good signal here. Copied everybody okay. A couple guys can't copy one or two stations, but that's all right. Maybe it'll clear up as we go along if we can last that long. So, well, it's a little warm here at 85 degrees. It's about the hottest day we've had this year, so I hope it goes away. My turkey, I haven't seen them today. We've had a turkey hanging around here last over week here, wandering around my property, my son, across the road, down in the pasture, and it's funny because my cat doesn't know what to make of that thing. And I was yesterday afternoon, the cat had been outside all day, which is unusual for him because he's an old boy and he likes to come in for a nap in the afternoon. So I went out there to look for him, and he was sitting under our trailer and looking down the road, and I called to him, and he came walking up to the house, and darn if that turkey didn't follow him all the way up to the house. So I don't know if he's got him a new friend or what, but of course the turkey's about 4 times taller than he is, so he's not trying anything. But that's just unusual. But anyway, he's not around today. Maybe it's too warm for him, and he's hiding somewhere else. So. Anyway, so let's go around at least one more time. WA4LLR and the group W4MEC.
Okay, Charlie, W4MEC and the group WA4LLR. Interesting propagation. John and Mir both faded out on me, but everybody else is coming in pretty good. So it's interesting. It looks like propagation to the east and the north is pretty fair, and maybe to the west, but south is not. And I was trying to see if it was a function of mileage, but I was looking at the mileage, and that doesn't explain it. So the air miles between us. So interesting propagation. Well, let's see. My daughter took my wife and I for lunch at the golf course in Spruce Pine. Had a real nice lunch there, and we've just kind of taken it easy the rest of the afternoon. I think my oldest son said he and his wife were going to come up and visit a little bit here after a while. So, having a nice Father's Day. Steve, congratulations on becoming a father. I think you said 54 years ago. Let's see. 49 years. So it's been a while. It's kind of hard to deal with when you think one of your children is half a century old. Good Lord. But that's the way it goes. Time flies when you're having it. Running the Babcock SB 220, 150, 175 watts. And receiving on the HQ 150. So I'll hang in here for a little while. Down to you, Steve, N4LQ, WA4LLR.
Alrighty, WA4LLR, N4LQ. Well, I'm copying everybody except for Mir, and I could just barely see a little blip on the scope, and I could not understand any words on the 75A4, and that's the way you were last week too, Mir. I think you must be using that 160 antenna, which has no high angle radiation at all on this band, unfortunately. And I hope you can get your 80 meter antenna back up. That'll take care of the problem. But I just couldn't hear a thing. Everybody else is coming in. John wasn't real strong, but I copied you. And Jimmy's coming in just great. Yeah, so let's see. Working on another antenna. Oh, thunder. We just got a big clap of thunder. I don't know where the lightning was, but it was a big one. So I'm working on a 9-to-1 unun for a traveling wave antenna, which is too much to describe right now, but it's a fun project. And it's supposed to cover down below the broadcast band all the way up to 30 megahertz broadband. And I've been working on a model here for that. That's my latest project. And so, let's see, anything else? Hope you have a good time at the daughter's house there at Cliff. And the Babcock sounds great, as usual. I'm still watching for one on eBay, but the only one is that piece of junk somebody has on there. That guy's never going to sell that thing, I don't think, unless he sells it for about $10, which is about what it's worth. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Buddy, WB4ARK, N4LQ.
N4LQ, WB4ARK. Well, I think I heard the static crash from that lightning that you experienced, Steve, because it happened at just the same instant you reported the thunder, so that was pretty interesting. Well, yeah, the static crashes are getting more prevalent, so I think we've got something brewing out there. Well, we got a nice card and a gift card from my son, and we missed Thursday's net. Don't know what went on there. We were on a trip, and so we were going down with a friend of ours. Duncan was driving his dually, and we were headed down to the Spartanburg area to pick up a authentic Norfolk and Western signal and crossing gate, lights, gate, and everything. And so we got that done, and so we got one of them up. We got that Thursday, and we got one of them. It's completed today. I repaired. Had a area.
A QRT here, N4LQ.
So we got that on top of the post and got it wired in. So everything's wired up down to the base. Now we got to connect that over